Part number 2, the research phase. The game is won in the research. If you bury yourself in understanding your market's language, pains, and desires, the rest of your VSL almost writes itself. Skip the step and you are always guessing. Do this step well and you will sound like you're reading your prospect's mind. And there's nothing more important than that in marketing, because people want to feel understood. If they watch your video and they feel understood, you understand them, they're gonna now trust that you have the solution to solve their problem as well. Now, step number 1, listen to your sales calls. This is by far the number 1 thing that you need to do if you have sales calls. If you sell in the DMs, then the DMs. If you sell on about page, people buy, then you have an onboarding form or some sort of a way to get feedback, then that's wherever you can listen to the conversations with your clients. This is the number 1 most important. This is the single most powerful research method. Record all of your sales calls. If you don't, you can use Fedem. We'll link it down below, or you can ask us and we'll give you access to that for free, or use any other recording software. They are free to record your calls, and it automatically AI transcribes it and gives you a summary. It's gonna change the game for you. And if you already do, then great. Listen to the ones where people buy. Write down every question they ask. If you hear the same question multiple times, pull a tally next to it, right? So you can actually then use this and talk about this in the VSL. After 20 to 50 calls, you will have a master list of every question ranked by frequency. When you put these questions in descending order of how often they're asked, you have discovered the exact logical sequence a prospect's brain follows when deciding to buy. This becomes the skeleton of your entire VSL. Pro tip, use their exact language. Do not translate objections into sell jargon. If someone says, I'm really busy right now, that is different from I've got a lot on my plate. Even though both are timing objections, each needs its own FAQ answer in the prospect's exact words. When your VSL uses their language, they feel like you are reading their mind, and there's nothing more powerful than this when people buy. So when you listen to our calls, if people say, I need more, I don't have time, you need to, in your VSL, say, hey, if you're watching this, you probably think you don't have time. You need to say it word to word. Step number 2, forum foraging. Go to the biggest forums in your niche. Skool communities are huge for this. Reddit is awesome as well. Install a Chrome extension called Discussions to filter Google results for forum posts only. You are looking for pains, fears, hopes, and dreams of your marketplace written in their own words. Another one you can do, by the way, is you can book calls with your competitors and see what their offers is and how they sell. Number 3, review mining. Go to Amazon and find books or products sold in your niche. This is huge. Read the 1-star reviews, what people hate. Read the 5-star reviews, what people love, and the 3-star reviews, the nuanced middle. Then go to Google My Business and read the reviews of your 5 biggest competitors. What do customers love? What do they hate? What do they wish they existed? This is huge. What is your biggest competitor? If they have a book, go read their reviews, extract their 5-star reviews, 1-star reviews, put into AI, ask the differences, use this in your research phase. Step number 4, analyze why people buy. Create a document called Why People Buy. Identify the primary pain-based motivations for purchasing, weighted by percentage. If 47% of people buy because of one specific pain, then 47% of your VSL should be addressing this pain. If only 10% people buy for a different reason, give it proportionately less time. So once you listen to your sales call recordings, once you listen why people buy from you, because the best indication, the best signal, there's a lot of noise, right? But the best signal that indicates what you need to double down in your VSL is the people that already bought from you, your dream ideal clients. Because everything else helps you with that. Competitors, their books, reviews, Google, Reddit, Skool communities, other people's programs, their calls, their offers, whatever. All of this helps to give an idea, but the best source is your best clients. So you ask them, you listen to their sales call recordings, and you try to put all of that into a doc, and you export it into AI, and you ask AI, what makes people buy? Right? And then if you see that 47% of the times, 20%, 80% of the time in your niche, in your situation, your dream clients buy because they have this pain, then you need to talk about that pain in the VSL. If, let's say, 70% of the time your clients need more leads, then 70% of your VSL should talk about problems about why people are not getting more leads and how we can help them to solve it. If 20% is about sales, 20% about sales. So it needs to be proportionate. Okay? This is real results. One company analyzed 11,000 sales calls and discovered that they had been leading the promise messaging when the paid messaging is what actually drove purchases. After switching to paying first messaging across ads via sales and scripts, their contact rate doubled, booking rate nearly doubled, and the quality of prospects moved by 20 to 30%. And I'll tell you what that company is Alex Hormozi. He's the legend. Go follow him. He changed my life. And like, this is something that has proven to work so many times that the only thing that you the only mistake the only thing that's simpler than not doing this is not to do this. They sound simple and people will say, and not do this. Please do this. We had a previous VSL. I ran it through this exact process I'm describing to you. We changed it. The previous VSL was telling people the promise. This VSL is talking about the pains and talking about the pains. Let's say 60% of our people need leads. I talk about 60% of the time in my VSL about getting more leads and growing their brand. If you do this, if you listen to your sales calls and you put that into AI and you analyze why people buy, and from your best clients you get that data and you identify what pain points make them buy, and you make that across your VSL and across your messaging, you are going to attract more of these people. Now, a lot of these trainings are available for free with all of the templates, AI tools, private feedback for you to be able to implement in your business. And guess what? It's absolutely free. So if you're interested, the link will be down below in the description and you can apply to join there.